If you're watching this video, you're probably unhappy. My name is Stanley, and I just want to let you know that you're not alone. I often have this feeling of unhappiness, not satisfied, I don't feel good enough, whatever your feeling may be, to let you know again, you're not alone. Here are 3 things that you can use to fight this feeling. Number 1 is understanding that these feelings or thoughts are normal, but not permanent. We need to recognize that everybody goes through these feelings and has these thoughts, and it's totally normal. This is something that everybody deals with and something that I deal with at times as well. These feelings are normal, but they shouldn't be permanent. I believe a shift in thinking needs to happen. Knowing and thinking that things can change is important. Here's an analogy. When there's a storm, it's doom and gloom, rough winds and conditions. Sometimes it makes you slightly nervous. You're not sure what's gonna happen next. It almost brings some sort of fear out of you. But when it passes, the sun comes out, the skies open up, the wind dies down, and almost it seems like a peace is restored back to normal. We need to understand that the storm is temporary and it will pass. Number 2 is find a sense of accomplishment. What are things that you've done, things that you're proud of, things that you've accomplished already, or what are things that you're doing right now that give you a feeling of being proud or accomplishment? If we can find a sense of accomplishment in the things that we've done or the things that we're doing, we can fight this feeling of unhappiness, of unsatisfied, of not good enough. We can fight against those things. Use those accomplishments and the things that you're fighting towards to fight against the feeling that you're having. And last but not least is, what are you fighting for? This may be extreme, but what are the things that you would die for? Would you die for your family, a cause, a mission, a passion? What is important to you? When we can find the things that we would put our life on the line for, we can use that as leverage to fight the unhappiness, this unsatisfied feeling, this feeling of being trapped. For me, it's my family. Every time I scroll through pictures, every time I see my daughter, every time I see my wife, every time I see my family, I almost kind of tear up, especially when I stare at the picture for a long time. And it makes me really think okay, am I doing all that I need to do in order to provide a home for them, provide a life of value for them, to show them love and respect, to show them that Dad is here? Am I doing all that I can? Because there's so many things working against me, but I can use that as leverage in order to fight against that type of feeling. I use my family in order to lift me up, and as that lifts me up, we all get lifted up. It's intense, but it's important to see that we have things that we are fighting for that we can use to really battle anything that's coming against you. So what's important to you? When we can understand that the storm will come and pass, when we can find a sense of accomplishment in the things we do and the things that we're fighting towards, and when we know that there's things in our lives that are so important that we would die for, we are able to break out of this sense of unhappiness and this sense of unsatisfied and not good enough and this sense of insecurity. Use these things to help you fight against whatever you're going through. That's when we start breaking out of unhappiness and not only finding happiness, but finding something more than that, finding joy. Speaking about joy, if you're wanting something beyond happiness, here's a video that I think you may want to watch. Thanks for watching and thanks for supporting this channel. Love you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.